Hello everyone and welcome to Public Health History. I'm incredibly excited to bring you this first series of videos. My name is Albie Sharp and I'm a lecturer at the School of Public Health at the University of Technology, Sydney. While I studied history as an undergraduate, I certainly don't consider myself to be a historian. Instead, what I hope to do with this video series, as part of my research, is to bring together public health principles with some historical storytelling, to explore how different societies have tackled health challenges over time. I'm going to use this short first video to introduce the approach and some of the principles that will underpin this project. Firstly, public health history will take a global perspective. Usually, histories of health and medicine present a linear progression of advances over time, until we reach our current healthy, enlightened state. It usually ends up being a grand progression of marble busts of men in wigs. Instead, I want this channel to explore how different societies around the world have identified and addressed their own public health challenges. This starts with the belief that all successful societies, at some point, have managed significant public health concerns. Secondly, using historical methods helps us to understand how public health problems were perceived in their time. Many issues that we now recognise as public health concerns, like air pollution, unsafe working conditions, or even sanitation, weren't always seen that way by people at the time. I'll be looking at primary sources to see how people lived through challenging times and perceived issues that affected their health and well-being. Third, I'll employ a holistic lens. Public health isn't just about medicine and science, it's deeply shaped by society, economics, our physical environment and culture, what we call the social determinants of health. We know, for example, that social inequities contribute powerfully to whether someone lives a long, healthy life or not. Fourth, this series seeks to highlight the experiences of different communities, acknowledging how gender, sexuality, race, class, and ability impact on health. And fifth, just as importantly, we'll take an honest look at the harms that public health has sometimes caused, through exclusion, colonialism, or policies that have ignored or overpowered the voices of those most affected. As part of this project, I'm excited to invite collaborations and partnerships. Whether you're interested in co-writing or co-producing episodes, or even preparing guest episodes, I'd love to hear from you. I hope to collaborate with different groups from around the world, particularly Indigenous peoples, who would like to share their own stories and understandings of health, and how factors that undermine health have been addressed in both traditional, colonial, and post-colonial contexts. If this sounds like something you'd like to be involved in, please get in touch. It will be wonderful to collaborate. In terms of production, for now, the series will start with simple narrated episodes, each running 10 to 15 minutes, using images, maps, and voiceovers. Over time, I'll experiment with new formats, including interviews, guest narrators, and even some site visits. I'm also planning on using the Public Health History social media platforms to highlight other worthy projects and research. So please also sign up and check the sites often, and share your own content. I fully expect that I'm going to get some things wrong, and I hope this series sparks informed, evidence-based discussion about public health and its role throughout history. Most importantly, I hope you find these videos informative, thought-provoking, and maybe even a bit fun. Public health is at its best when it brings people along, empowering them and supporting meaningful change. The ultimate aim of this channel is to use past public health efforts to inform contemporary and future solutions, ensuring that the mistakes and successes of history guide meaningful action, particularly in these uncertain times. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll come back for a visit as the series progresses.